Last October, a fast-moving fire tore through a 12-unit building in San Francisco's Cow Hollow. Those who live there say the blaze was preventable, and the city ignored repeated warnings about a tenant.
Yeah, ABC 7 Eyewitness News reporter Leanne Melendez is here with a look at the threat that it is posed by hoarding and why some worry budget cuts may put some people in danger, Leanne.
Yeah, and at a time when more mental health programs are needed, right? So this is not about being messy, okay? Hoarding has been diagnosed as a mental condition, and people with hoarding disorder live in fear of being outed. But here's the rub. It also affects the people who live in close proximity to them, as you will see in this story.
Last year, a fire at 1550 Filbert Street and Van Ness Avenue displaced all of the residents. One person was killed.
In the progress of conducting a search, they located a victim who is now determined to be DOA in the building.
This is where the fire started, inside this kitchen, where, according to investigators, it quickly spread. Neighbors told us the victim had a severe hoarding disorder. Despite years of complaints to the city and the landlord, nothing was ever done.
We do train on this daily in San Francisco, but we always say we thought we saw it all. And then we have the next fire that has hoarding conditions, and we're absolutely shocked.
Firefighters are supposed to include that information in their incident reports. Last year, so-called hoarder conditions were mentioned in 15 SF Fire Department reports. There have been 58 reported since 2019. But that may not tell the full story. The fire department says that information is often not included for fear of shaming the person, or it's simply overlooked.
We know what we're responding to. We need to be more efficient on documenting what we're responding to.
Okay. So you think there's a lot more than just 15 in 1 year?
Absolutely.
One particular fire comes to mind. It was June 2011. Firefighters responded to a fire at a home in the Diamond Heights neighborhood. In the final report, there was no mention of hoarding conditions, but it stated that, quote, excessive live fuel load contributed to the growth of the fire.
2 San Francisco firefighters died in that fire. In San Francisco, there is a lack of public awareness when it comes to hoarding. Ask Vera Oliver.
This is the living room, but the bedroom was worse. I couldn't even go in there. In the kitchen, I couldn't cook or nothing. I couldn't get to the stove.
And when you look at these pictures, do you often ask yourself, who was this person?
Yeah, all the time.
Admittedly, her motivating force to get help was the fear of being evicted. That happened when Vera allowed her landlord to enter her apartment.
And that's what I was afraid of, that you would evict me, because it was a fire hazard. It was just terrible.
Except that what happened next changed her life.
She told me she would, San Francisco Mental Health Center is starting a new program for hoarders. And if I send you there, will you take advantage of the opportunity to straighten this out? And I said, I promise I will. I wanted help, but I didn't know where to go.
That was 12 years ago.
The thing was that Vera was willing to discard objects. Many of our folks are not willing to discard objects, and they can have all the helpers in the world, but the decision making is very slow.
Elizabeth Barr has worked closely with Vera because Barr learned how to control her own hoarding disorder. She works as a counselor for the Mental Health Association of San Francisco, one of the few and possibly the first in the nation to offer a peer-to-peer support program for hoarding disorders. A 2009 report conducted by the San Francisco Task Force on Hoarding called for increased access to treatment and a hoarding czar responsible for coordinating with city agencies.
The main thing I'd love from the city is moolah. We need more money for this, for providing services.
Except that the Health Commission is now considering cuts to mental health services in the city. The mayor's office projects a $936 million citywide budget deficit in the next 2 years.
What our department does, and I say this with all sincerity, is that we help people to retain their housing. And that's got to count for something.
In the case of the fire at 1550 Filbert Street, residents say the city failed them as well. They are still unable to move back in.
And this is an issue that the city says it can no longer ignore. Now, the president of the Board of Supervisors, Raphael Mandelman, told me this afternoon they are starting to have these conversations at City Hall because there needs to be a better government response to hoarding, which puts not only the person in danger, but also their neighbors. Right now, he says there is no solution. There is help, though. We have the email peer support services at mentalhealthsf.org.